Today we are heading out, leaving the base behind and going on a little bit of an adventure. I still haven't really explored any of the new updates recently, so I thought this would be a good excuse to get out there and check things out, live a nomadic life just for a short while. I'm taking with me only the bare essentials. I've got my tent all packed up here in the bundle. We are ready to go. First things first, I do need to get off the pathways. We're purposely gonna go to uncharted territory today, so it's not gonna bring me much use if I just keep to what I know. Well, I guess here is as good a place as any to break away from the trail and start exploring. Now, we'll know when we hit new terrain once we start seeing some leaf litter and wildflowers about, but for right now, I think we still got quite a ways to go before we get there. But that's alright, we are not in a rush today. There's a lot of things that I built in this world that aren't really nearby my base and I kinda just forget about, like my parkour course here that leads to the stronghold down there. But there's no time to complete this, unfortunately, because it's getting pretty dark and I've still got to build my entire tent first before I can go to sleep. I think, note to self, build the tent a little bit earlier next time. It took a little bit of time and I've kind of just had to pitch up right next to a tree. It's not really the best spot, but it'll do for the first night. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so this is why I had an enchanted pair of shears in my inventory, in case you were wondering. Because if I have to manually punch every single wall block by hand each morning, I'm gonna get real sick of building this tent very soon. There we go, pretty much all cleaned up now. Let's make sure we got everything. I think so, and keep moving forward. Just when I think I'm finally getting to some new terrain, I spot yet another one of my builds. We'll get there soon. I'm not sure if this is a newly generated village, but that is not going to stop me from having a look around. Lovely placement of an animal pen up there. Not sure how those pigs are going to get back down if they need to. It's okay. There's a short hill this side. It's actually a really cool placement. I like this. Good job, villagers. I'm thinking since the sun is nearly on its way to setting, maybe I'll just spend the night here. They've already got some beds set up for me, or I brought my own. I can move into an empty house if that's preferable. This one's perfect. No bed. Okay. This would be my home for the night. And that way I can just have a bit of a better look around without having to rush off ASAP. Anything in the chest? Oh, red. I'll take that with me because, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how long my golden carrots are going to keep me going for. How have you done that? This is actually such a cool village. I love how the houses are generated and it's just really pretty terrain right by the seaside. Got a bit of everything really. And I keep finding bundles in the chest and I just can't help but to take them. I feel like I'm probably gonna need it. Okay, sun's gone down. That's my cue to head back to the temporary home for the night. Hey, it's my bed. Get out. I want to sleep there. Now, even though I've got a full stack of golden carrots, grabbing some of these hay bales might not be too bad of an idea. I don't know how long I'm going to be out here, if I'm being honest, so keeping on top of food would probably be smart. Melons, though, I'm not that desperate. Not yet. I found tall grass. Isn't this, like, super rare, or at least it used to be? I'm going to take it anyway, just in case. Oh my goodness, hello! You genuinely scared me there. Excuse me. I'm not really in a rush to get moving on to the next place, if I'm being honest. The point of being a nomad isn't to have a new place to sleep every single night. It's just to never have a permanent home. But this village could be my temporary one. At least maybe one more night. Okay, I don't think tallgrass is rare anymore. Oh well, I'm starting my collection. May as well continue it. I think we might have something here that looks awfully... no? Okay, I thought this was a shipwreck. But it's just some jungle logs. This might actually be a new generation, you know? I don't recognize this. Nope, it was just a shipwreck. Never mind. Okay, it was just submerged in the sand. Well, the one chest I managed to access is pants, so I'm not going to bother. There is another village just over there, like within a couple of hundred blocks. The other one is just over that hill there, so I feel like it would be rude not to check it out, right? I've decided that this village, even though it's a little bit bigger than the other one, it's not as cool. So if there's ever a village war, I know whose side I'm choosing. However, I will be spending the night here. Alright, brand new day, we got time on our side. Let's see if we can actually make it to new chunks without getting distracted. At long last, we've made it to new chunks with all of these pretty wild flowers, and I'm gonna take every single one home with me. Or just a stack for now. This is gonna be my new stuff shulker box, otherwise the bundles are gonna get filled up real quick. I have stumbled onto some very pretty terrain. I mean, look at that over there. Is that not just gorgeous? I mean, look at it. A beautiful lake, big old mountains, and leaf litter. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, and these are the bushes, right? Yeah, that's not any normal grass. Or a fern. But that is rain. That's okay, just adds to the ambiance. So, is this a punch and obtain? Nope. Hopefully it's a shears, because I don't have soap touch. Okay, good. Shears do the job. Oh boy, that was quite the climb. Some view from up here though. Oh, I'm not even at the highest point. Hang on a second. And there we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, pretty much the same view. Oh! Hello over there. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna just set up the tent because it's probably gonna be nighttime soon and I am really not geared up to fight anyone, so if I die, it would be nice to just, you know, have my bed here still. Okay, spawn point set, and I'm thinking we might actually be here for a little while, so stick a campfire down, then I might be able to find it a little bit easier if I get lost. But let's go check it out. Oh boy, they're running. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna sprint past them. They're not really that smart or fast acting, so I honestly think I could probably just run through this whole thing without taking any damage. Oh, hang on a second. You know what? Let's check the chest. Nothing in here. And it is time to go. I am low on health. Back to the tent we go. Oh boy, okay. Well, that's an exciting way to end the night. I need to rest up before they get to me. Oh, they're on their way. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna leave the tent here for the night. I'll come back and gather the stuff once I have a bit of a better look around. I've just been having a bit of a general look around, found a couple more bush patches, so I've added them to the collection, and I'm hoping the tent is free of any raiders, which it looks to be the case. Okay, cool. Let's not get too close because he is right there. Alright, tent is destroyed. Let's get that packed away in the bundle for tonight. And unfortunately, I think our campfire is going to have to be broken because I don't have any silk touch, but that's okay. I have actually gathered some supplies so we can build another one. Quite like having a campfire just on standby. Oh, hello. Okay, that's my cue to leave. Whoa. Look at this terrain. It's like a giant crater almost, but sort of just an enclosed area. I don't know, that's awesome. This is why I love exploring in Minecraft, because even though there's nothing really to find, you still stumble across just incredible bits of terrain like this and just gets the inspiration flowing. If I'm not mistaken, that down there is a firefly bush. I've been looking for these. Pretty weird spot for them to generate, but oh my, that is, again, an amazing piece of terrain. Look at that. It's incredible. Anyway, don't want to get too distracted. I also don't really want to go in there because that looks deadly. I'll just take these and be on my way. I've been walking for a pretty long time now. I don't even know what day it is. I'm guessing we're at double digits by this point, but I'm mainly looking for a desert biome at this stage. Trouble is, I haven't seen any warm biomes at all since we left the base, so yeah, I think we still are not close. Another village though. I've seen plenty of them. I'm honestly thinking it might be easiest to just set sail across the ocean. I feel like all I've been doing at the moment is going from mountain to forest to plains and repeating that over and over again. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a fresh start out yonder. But I'll maybe spend the night here and we can set off in the morning. Ah, there we go. That's better. Feeling refreshed. I've got my boat. Let's see what this ocean has to offer. Well, looks like we found a warm-ish biome. I think the savanna counts as warm, right? So hopefully that means there's a desert nearby. And I've also found a buried treasure map in that shipwreck back there, so I kind of want to try find that too. Okay, looks like it's just over there somewhere. Yep, right on this peninsula. Should be around about here. I'm going to go through my entire shovel at this rate. Come on, where is it? Aha, there it is. Sneakily hiding beneath the sand. And I forget there's actually not really anything in here. But I will take the heart of the sea. And you know what? Iron, in case my tools die. Well, this is definitely a warm biome because that over there is the warm chicken variant. Look at that thing. Very cute. I'd love to actually have a couple of these somewhere at the base, and they're fairly easy to get back, at least easier than the pigs and the cows because you can hatch them with these eggs here. Oh my goodness, and the warm cows too. I forgot they had horns. This is the first time I've seen them. They're actually really kind of amazing. Hello, you're pretty funny looking. I think this might be a nice spot to set up camp for the night, right beside these cool looking cows. This is the biggest savanna biome I have ever seen in my life. I've been walking for multiple Minecraft days now, and I'm still not out of it. I'm not hating it though, because it definitely has some incredible views. Oh, finally, we have made it. All I'm saying is this desert biome better not have been explored, because I don't have many of them in my world, so I'm really hoping this has got some new chunks. Got a pretty heavy sandstorm going on at the moment though, and it seems to be getting a little bit darker. So I guess here might have to be camp for the night. And I think, like we did in the mountain biome, we'll just keep this as a base of operations for now. Then I can have a proper explore of the desert and just come back here when it gets to nighttime. Well, that was a lovely first sleep in the sand. I feel like it's gotten everywhere, but the sandstorm has eased up, so yeah, this should be a little bit more peaceful now. I'm a little bit worried that it's already come to an end. It doesn't really go anywhere that way. That's where we've come from. That's the Badlands. That's more ocean. There's a little bit over there though, so I'm going to try my luck that way. Okay, yeah, this looks promising. I thought it was just a singular island, but no, we at least have multiple pieces of land. I hate to say it, but one, the desert has come to an end, and two, I think I've already explored these chunks, so even if there was more, I don't think we're going to get any of the dry grass or cactus flowers here. I couldn't find where I was going to get back to the tent, and the campfire smoke, oh, and the tent itself is right there, but I saw the smoke. It's actually been pretty helpful. We still got some daylight hours left, but I need to have a little bit of an inventory sort out. There we go, that's better. Well, I guess we'll spend the night here, and in the morning we can head off in search of a brand new desert biome. The only thing is, I got a feeling it's going to be quite the journey before we get there. Some walk that was, but it was worth it because well, that's a cactus flower and that is dry grass. And it turns out it actually generates in the Badlands. I didn't know that, so maybe I could have saved myself some time, but that's okay. All part of the fun, right? So let's see, I'm assuming this is shears for both kinds? Yeah, okay, nice and easy, same as regular grass. And what about the cactus flower here? Is that just a punch one? It is, nice. Yeah, this thing is very, very pretty. I do like it. Has a lovely sound as well. Or maybe actually a kind of a gross sound, I can't tell. And I know most of the stuff that I've gathered today, I probably could have just grown at home without having to go anywhere, but like I just said, what's the fun in that? It's about the destination, not the... Nope, that's the wrong way around. It's about the journey, not the destination. Or the point of the adventure, I guess. Oh, a couple of camels. I thought they only generated with villagers. Maybe not anymore. Hello, friend. How you doing? Well, I think for one last time, we're going to pitch up the tent here in the desert before heading back home. We'll probably be here a couple of days because there's a temple over there I want to check out and I got some more stuff to gather, but I thought I'd time trial myself. I built this tent so many times, I reckon I can do this as a record-breaking attempt at fastest time to build a tent. So, let's get the timer ready. And here we go. Let's not mess up. We always do the wall first. It's just 8 of them on either side, 2 on the top, 4 across the middle. Then we head round the back and we do the little... Oh no. Oh, I don't have an axe on my hotbar. That's fine. We'll come back and sort that later. Slight bit of delay, but we'll make it work. We go across the top, then we do 1, 2, 3, 4 fences, come back to the front and do the same again. We'll have to come and finish that final stair in a second, but then we go crafting table. Oh, that's in the wrong place. Oh, this has gone terribly wrong. Axe, break that. You know what, while we're here, we'll break this too. Another stair. This is maybe my slowest time yet. Lantern, bed, and then campfire. Boom. What was that? Probably really slow. Yeah, I'm not impressed either. Alright, well, I think I've got just about everything I came out looking for. In this box is the haul, which isn't too bad, I think. I was kind of hoping for some more egg variants, but I haven't really seen that many chickens, and honestly, I think I'm about ready to head back home now. And I might leave my tent here as its final resting place. Maybe one day I'll be out here in this desert for some reason or another, and I'll have it as a reminder of the adventure we took today, so I think that would be pretty nice, really. I'm going to have to grab a bed from the village that's just over that hill there, otherwise I'm going to have a pretty rough time during the nights. But thank you everybody so much for watching, thank you for joining me on this adventure. I've actually had a really fun time. I don't do this stuff enough in Minecraft, so it was a nice change for once. Next time we'll get back to some building, don't you worry. But thank you once again for watching, I do hope you enjoyed, and I'm actually going to sleep one more night in the tent, and I'll head home in the morning.